Alright, next up, the most performative male creators, Tommy NFG. Please give him a sub. Let's see it.
About last year by now, a new term started to hit the internet waves known as the performative male. It's defined as a subgenre of nice guys that try too hard to be in touch with their feminine side. Whether that be listening to K-pop while drinking matcha with a tote bag on their hip, reading a book at a cafe with their leg up while drinking matcha, going to a bookstore and acting like they read all the time, while drinking matcha. I don't know why matcha became the signifier of being a performative male.
Hey, be a man, bro. Drink your fucking goddamn coffee with fucking nothing, bro. Just grains. Just eat the grains.
But it's always the reason why. One thing that was
I don't like that shit, bro. Why can't I drink a matcha? Like, I've never tried a matcha, but why can't I drink it, bro? And why can't I fucking sit at a coffee fucking table and drink it? Who's stopping me? Who's telling me I'm being performative? Sometimes, bro, look, I feel like some guys, they do it for performance, but also some guys, bro, like, I have to, like, pretend to do stuff that is in the universe of, like, self-improvement to make myself feel like I'm self-improving. I don't know if that makes sense, but, like, it's almost like a momentum effect. So if I catch enough momentum, maybe I'll start acting this way. I find myself doing that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Wasn't talked about in that time is not only is there dudes that do that in real life, but there's a whole genre of male creators that do this exact thing on a global scale. They work the system in their favor to have a majority female audience.
But I mean, guys overall are becoming overly pussyfied, for sure. That's a fact. That's a fact. That is actually happening, and it's not good.
Probably scheming the whole thing on a chalkboard. I'll make one thing clear though, just because there is a dude out there with a majority female audience doesn't mean he did that. Men and women have their own categories they majorly watch online. For women, it's things like beauty or fashion or true crime. The type of dudes I'm talking about is the, you know...
Actually so much braver than I thought.
Only 'cause you're here. Only 'cause you're here. Only 'cause you're here.
Yeah, so for everyone that hasn't heard of the drama by now already, there's a big streamer named Sykkuno. He blew up around 2020 and 2021 for playing Among Us like a lot of streamers did at that time. And he built up a persona in that type of streamerverse of being a nice soft guy who's not toxic like those other disgusting males like me. I'm only kidding, y'all. There's not a single instance you could find me mad at my kind viewers on stream. Anyways, his relevance kinda dwindled down over time, probably because he kept posting Among Us and never switch it up. Posting Among Us in the big 26, you might as well be hitting the flapper dance like it's the 1920s. I never really watched him or knew much about him other than what I laid out for you guys. It's not like I'm the main demographic for him anyways. What I look like, a Valorant e-girl that goes out to get boba every day with her friends. But after the whole drama, looking at...
Bro, I'm sorry, but like, I'm sorry, but you know that guy, bro, whenever he lays down at night to sleep, bro, this dude is dreaming of plowing down some puss. Sorry, but that's the absolute fucking truth, bro. Whether you want to admit it or not, whether you want to look at it that way or not, whether you want to lie to yourself or not, that dude, being the nice guy, he's playing a game, bro, and he's trying to land in some puss. Sorry. It's a good game, too. I fucking applaud him for it, bro. I couldn't be that guy, you know? But if I could play that game, if my personality would allow me to do that, I would definitely do that.
Clips of him, I immediately knew he was one of those guy influencers. Given the energy of I'm not like these other guys pretty much instantly. He got exposed recently by a VTuber named Hamamo VT, who labeled the expose as him being a serial cheater, master manipulator, and dangerous predator. And when you hear this, you're instantly thinking, damn, bro moving like the Joker. Like he's gotta be a mix of Light Yagami and EDP combined in the flesh. What is this document? But technically, one of those accusations was wrong off the jump, that being the predator allegations. Because the person states they had a big age gap, which was 15 years, but she was 19 years old at the time. Which, don't get me wrong, is still really...
See? I fucking knew it! Dude is fucking plowing it down, bro.
Weird and strange, but he at least passed the legal test, so I feel like that's some type of defamation thing he could sue for. Then again, just recently as I started making this video, some new allegations came out from another streamer who said they met when she was 17 and he started to flirt years later, so who really knows at this point? Bro's a weirdo either way. It shows you gotta make sure you're safe on the internet at all times, which is why I want y'all to hear about this. Recently, a jury ordered Meta and
You know what's crazy is guys could real deal probably take back over the world if they would just stop fucking with little girls, bro. I don't know what it is with the obsession that, like, you know, like every up and coming streamer or political figure, anybody, they're all obsessed with women that, like, even if you're talking to an 18-year-old girl at 28, bro, you're tripping, bro. Like, there's nothing that she can provide for you at all. Like, what are you trying to get out of that? That's fucking gross, bro. Like, and it's all the time. Like, this guy right here, literally the sweetest guy in the world, bro, plowing down puss, bro. That's way younger than him. Like, why, bro? Like, why? Why? Why would you do that? That's so gross. Especially when there's already so many fucking attractive fucking cougars out here.
To
ready
pay
for the
millions
taking.
for their role in designing and promoting
you doing?
addictive platforms. They knew their apps could contribute to anxiety, depression, and body image issues, but did not share those risks while prioritizing their profits. The recent historic verdict underscores the consequences of those decisions. If you or your child spent years growing up on social media and experienced serious mental health struggles, you should hear this. Morgan & Morgan is stepping up
Dude's
to
got
hold
a
these
Morgan &
platforms
Morgan
accountable
ad.
for
Isn't
the
that a
harm
fucking
they
law
may have
firm?
caused. You can use the link in my description or
crazy.
scan the QR code to take
Morgan
a
&
short
Morgan,
quiz
hit me
to
up,
see
bro.
if you qualify for
Hit
a
me up.
case. So check it out, and now let's get back into the video. She laid out how he was talking to multiple different girls while in a relationship for years, that he would buy them gifts and get emotionally close with them to smash. This is all while he would leverage his online persona, acting like that.
Dude, look, I'm not, because I really, that's a bad thing, right? I'm not condoning this behavior, but dude, solid fucking look, the only reason why I'm applauding this right now is because do you know how much self-control and, like, how observant you have to be of yourself to carry that persona, and then also in the back of your mind know that you're trying to plow some put down? That's impressive. That is genuinely impressive.
That cutesy, soft, ooh-woo e-boy online. He could never cheat. You think a guy like this would ever cheat and be a liar?
I don't know why you ever ship me with anyone. As you know, girls aren't attracted to me, so the ship's never gonna work anyway.
Bro was balling from the start. And after that girl made that one expose document, they all started coming out like candy. Bro was getting the Diddy treatment, getting an
That's how it
accusation from
goes.
here to there to there.
Dude was
All these
plowing it
girls were
down.
all getting the same playbook ran on them. He would follow then DM them after saying some type of corny opening line, probably something like,
Hey ladies, I can't muster up the courage to even be able to talk to a beauty like yourself. Would you be so kind to reply?
I'm sorry you had to hear that. Low-key, that wasn't even an exaggeration. Then he would get close with them and play games with them one-on-one, fly out to meet them and get his rocks on, or maybe have them send some dudes to him. The thing
Dude,
that's
what a
crazy about this is they
fucking
all
legend.
exactly thought the same thing.
In a
They
bad
thought
way.
because his stream persona, this cute ooh-woo e-boy who plays Among Us and puts his hand over his mouth when he laughs, was just some nice guy who happened to fall for them. And this wasn't by accident. He 100% set this up on purpose. Any stray dude that acts like this and is too
34,
performative,
by
there's
the
a
way.
90% chance they're taking
34
advantage.
years old,
It's a
by the
feeling
way.
almost every dude just knows, especially with these performative content
bro,
creators
that's
that
me,
cater
bro. As soon as
purely
I-
to a female
As soon as this dude started talking about him, bro, that was me, bro. That's exactly what I thought. I'm like, dude, this dude is plowing it down.
audience. For God's sake, he was in a female content creator house as the only dude. How did they not
Legend.
expect him to be on something?
Legend.
I've heard enough. I'm ready for the 10-episode isekai anime. So when the allegations first came out, it went from him being labeled a super creep and being permanently canceled to now, once people saw how overblown the whole thing was getting, he's now getting manipulator edits on TikTok and people are calling him the manipulator goat.
It's gonna be a hot take, but I would say Sykkuno is smarter than me. He just trolls a lot to throw people off.
Only because you're here. They think I'm memeing. They think I'm trolling you. Fact is, guys, for most of my life, I haven't really had many friends, and people really haven't been into me.
I've never seen someone gain aura from their cancellation. He might be on Light Yagami's level. He's literally a serial cheater, yet he's getting edits. To make it clear, alright, I think him being a serial cheater is terrible. The reason people are acting like this, though, partially is the way
Yes, I don't want me clapping and me saying that this is awesome and legendary to make you guys think that I'm okay with this. This is obviously bad.
these girls were coming out with their stories against him. One of the girls came out stating she was a victim.
And look! Bro, I'm not saying nothing. Look, I'm not saying nothing, bro. I'm just saying, bro, what a legend. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude did all of this, bro. He did all of that. And he probably took that shit down like 30 times, bro. Look at this girl behind it. Look at what she's got behind her, bro. The Tupac fucking poster, bro. The marijuana fucking leaves, bro. You know this motherfucker was in there tearing that shit down, bro. God, bro. What a fucking move, bro. And the only reason I say that is because to play that game, the game that he's playing right now, to play that game, bro, you really gotta be on your P's and Q's, bro. You gotta really know what you're doing. Like that mask, bro. How do I explain this? Like, girls can catch on to this. Like, girls are way smarter than guys. So if they sense you playing that fucking game, bro, they will out you before they even throw any puss at you, right? This dude played it off all the way through, got through all of these girls, and then they found out that he was cheating, bro. That is fucking based.
Because he nutted without protection. When people say they're victims, I think most people think, I don't know.
Getting sexually harassed or raped?
They basically were two consenting adults who made a choice and she regretted that choice after. Whoop-de-damn-do. People do that every day. The wildest part too is that in his apology for all of this, the original girlfriend he was with chose to stay with him. Prior to all this becoming
Hey, bro, when you got it, bro.
public, we were already making changes to improve our relationship. And while I could have chosen to leave, I ultimately made the decision to stay with the hopes of repairing our relationship together. You can't make this up. She was getting cheated on for years and still stayed loyal. He truly is the IRL reflection of Light Yagami. His main audience is most likely done for, considering a majority of them were women who thought he was just some soft, trustworthy e-boy. If he was smart, he would grift to the red pill stratosphere and start selling books on how to be a manipulator to dudes.
Yeah,
Let
bro,
this be a warning though that dudes like this and
it.
creators always got to be watched closely. Another category of performative male influencers is purely on TikTok. It's certain dudes who either try to give tips to women on how to get their boyfriends mad, or tips on how to talk to a boy they like. Just as we could suspect too, all of the tips are absolute dog shit. One of the biggest—
Bro, look, I don't know what this guy's posting about, but it's probably some bullshit, bro. If you're online talking to girls on how to, there's nothing good about this, bro. There's nothing good about this. You're not bringing anything good to yourself, bro. Like, any girl that looks at you for doing this shit, like, and once you, bro, no, bro.
Guys on TikTok who does this is a guy named Jake Carringer. And all of his content is the most obvious pandering to women you'll ever see. The main thing he blew up for was giving tips to women on how to make their boyfriends mad. You know the most annoying girl is following him and liking all his posts too.
Want to break his ego? Next time your man starts arguing—
Bro, I have legitimately scrolled through TikTok, and just based on one video that I see from you, I will go onto your profile and block you so my algorithm knows never to send me anything like that again. This is one of the videos that I would do that with.
with you, all you have to do is say this. Tell him, I would tell you that I'm taking you seriously, but I don't want to lie. And just like that, watch his ego crumble. Stay toxic.
Want to break his ego? Text him happy birthday on the wrong day. Show him how much you care. Stay toxic.
This shit is so fucking ass, bitch. Quit fucking music.
If you're actively looking for tips on how to make your boyfriend mad, maybe don't be in the relationship. These are all so corny. I genuinely would have no reaction to getting any of these messages. And all of his other content that's not this is giving tips to women on how to make a man obsessed with them, or tips on how to talk.
Please
when
let me
will
see one of
people
those.
learn that men or women whose content is solely this type of are usually wrong 99% of the time? This is like a dude watching a red pill podcaster how to pick up the most perfect wife for their future. Meanwhile, they live in a Miami apartment with a girlfriend who has more plastic in them than a lawn chair. This dude is filming TikToks at dick angles with no shirt on.
Bro, and has zero, bro. This is, I don't even know what to say about this. I kind of want to go on TikTok and find this guy just so I can block him.
Giving advice, and you're telling me he doesn't know what he's doing? I wouldn't be surprised if he was on Sykkuno timing too. We just gotta wait for the first cheating allegation to come out. He actually—
Yeah, exactly. This guy's probably plowing down also. He's also All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
He apologized recently for those TikToks that blew him up. I see through your tricks though. He's apologizing to give that humble guy energy and to seem like a nice guy who made a mistake. That way all the girls that follow him are gonna
Everybody
be
see through your bullshit,
he's
bro.
such an understanding man and in tune with himself. Increasing his roster by 50% overnight. These videos aren't that far apart from each other when he made the apology. In fact, it's only like a 2-month difference. So how much could really change in that time? He conveniently offers relationship coaching too for a price. Surely he actually knows what he's talking about and isn't just grifting to get money from women who have broken relationships. The thing to me about this advice for women is so funny because I'm gonna be real, for most dudes, unless if he's like an A-list celeb or athlete, if you just talk to him and are direct, they're gonna fold because guys are trying to set up little angles and positions here and there are the worst thing. No guys trying to figure out a puzzle on how you feel about them by ghosting them for some days or doing this or that. I might be just too grown for this. If you do some childish things like that, we're not talking anymore. Funny how men have their own red pill guys who shill courses and women have the same thing. We really aren't that different. Another one of these corny dudes who does this is a guy named Brian De Palma. He used to be the biggest at doing it and would always be giving tips to women on men's secrets or how to make men obsessed. And as usual, they would be utterly useless or just dumb.
Oh, hey, do you want to hear another absolutely disgusting secret about men? They definitely do not want you to know, and as usual, this is an absolutely foolproof method, so please pay attention and do not tell anybody that I told you. If you're texting with a man and you're feeling like he's not giving you the same energy that you're giving him, if you're being funny and he's not being funny back, or you're trying to make actual comments and he's not making actual comments back, you're probably saying to yourself, this is not the man with the personality that I need. But actually, what you're forgetting is the fact that if a man's personality is too good over text, like if it matches your freak too much, like too soon, this man has been texting way too much.
Or the guy could just not be into her as much as she's into him. He could be a call person or an IRL person. You see how these tips make zero sense because no one is exactly the same? I've met people that are more text people than call people and people that like doing calls more. And all of his content was mainly this for years until people started to troll him, which led him to pivoting to different things, but the damage is already done. Everyone's in his comments spamming he's way too old for this shit and he's 40. Bro, getting the low tier god treatment. I don't even know how you can be on the internet anymore dealing with that. Worst part about it,
bro, I just turned 30, dude, and like, look, bro, I don't know how to explain this because like I know the people that are gonna be watching this are gonna be like 20 and, you know, into my age range, probably like anywhere from like 18 to 35 is probably the people that are gonna be watching my videos. I feel, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, and just hear me out. You wake up at 30, bro. You think you wake up at 20, bro. You think you wake up at 20 because now you're like in the range of I'm an adult, bro. That was just 20 to 30, bro, is the trial version of becoming an adult. You become an actual adult at 30, bro. That's when you actually wake up and you kind of like start being able to realize how you can actually manipulate the world around you. Bro, when I woke up at 30, like, shit just started making sense, bro. Shit just started clicking for me. The way that I was handling my body started clicking. The way that I started handling the situations that I was thrown in started like clicking way easier. Like, you're really just bouncing around, getting bumped around from wall to wall, from, you know, situation to situation at 20, and then you kind of just wake. If you're in that space to like actually want to self-improve, you're gonna wake up at like 30, bro, and realize like, oh, life is really just starting right now.
His pandering content too is women don't even fall for it. They're always trolling him and probably dying laughing when they see his vids. At this point, I don't know who this type of content appeals to. If men and women find it cringe, it's like a floating speck in the internet waves going nowhere. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually. And until next time, I'm out.
Nice. Yeah, these performative males, they all just want to get some puss. Bro's the kid who faked being gay to get the girls to sleep over. Yeah. Fun fact, somebody tweeted first to read this Sykkuno blah 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 apology letter in Deku voice is going to triple platinum, and Justin Briner the cuckoo for you can't make this shit up. Okay. I feel bad for people who actually act like this unintentionally. They're probably getting flamed right now. Yep. Yeah, W video, man. Performative males, even if they're like the most performative male, the guy that you would think the least would ever try anything weird with you as a woman, just telling you guys, women, you know, in general. Listen, bro. That guy, he's always trying to get inside. He's trying to go inside of you. I'm sorry. Every guy's trying to get inside of you, bro. I don't even trust gay guys, to be completely honest with you. Not 100, never 100%, bro. The chances of a gay guy that slept with 100 men sleeping with your girl also is not 100%, but it's never 0. And that goes the same with these performative guys. It's probably the chances are even higher than a guy that's normal. That's like, oh yeah, I love women, dude. I fucking love women. Like that guy probably holds more respect than the guys that are like, this is how you manipulate your man, or this is how you manipulate your women. Like, bro, like, nah. Those guys are the worst ones. Anyways, cool video. Drop a like, drop a follow on them. Great video. Tommy NFG. Cool.